ahead to a moment of immense honor and privilege as we welcome our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Laxmi Niwas Pandey sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Kameshwar Singh Darbhanga Sanskrit University, Darbhanga. Dr. Pandey sir is a distinguished Sanskrit scholar, visionary educationist, and accomplished with more than 38 years of remarkable contribution to teaching, research, and academic leadership. His illustrious journey includes serving as principal and director of the Central Sanskrit University, Balahad campus, Himachal Pradesh, and later as director of the Central Sanskrit University, KJ Somaiya campus, Mumbai. An eminent expert in Shiksha Shastra, Dr. Pandey sir has guided more than 18 PhD scholars, authored scholarly books, edited over 40 referred and UGC care listed journals, and organized numerous national seminars, workshops, and spoken Sanskrit camps dedicated to the promotion of India's rich linguistic and cultural heritage. Sir, your gracious presence today greatly enriches this international conference and inspire all of us gathered here. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend to you our warmest welcome and heartfelt gratitude. Thank you, sir. We are deeply honored to have you with us. With great honor, I invite sir to share his thought with us.
या देवी बोधरूपेण मद्बुद्धिमदितस्तुषी सदा मां प्रेरयति वाचा तया तामेव संस्तुते. It's my great pleasure to be the part of this international conference, which is organized by Purnima Ram Pratap Sanskrit College in collaboration with WAAR, its Janakpur chapter and Darbhanga chapter. In this, I also congratulate Krishnanand Mishra, who had connected me to this. And I extend my warm greetings to all the distinguished speakers, scholars, researchers who have joined us in this. And I could know about this WAAR. Right now, this WAAR is, of course, on constructive work, doing its social work and other things. We are already seeing a different type of war in different parts of the world. We are already facing the heat of it. And in such a moment, it is a great consolation that this WAAR association is coming up with a constructive work. I congratulate this association for its activities. And I had, fortunately, opportunity to be in different parts of this country, from south, north, east, and west, during my student days or professional career. In southernmost Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, in northern part of Himachal Pradesh, in eastern part of Jagannath Puri, western part of Mumbai, and central parts of Bhopal and Lucknow. And every corner, I have experienced the Indian knowledge tradition. And certainly, I was also associated with many Mithila scholars in different parts, though I have come here recently. It's almost 2 years here. And everywhere we had seen that all these regional thoughts they have been integrated in Indian knowledge system. And we are proud that when in different parts of the world there was dark age, we were carrying this light of wisdom. And we were, though we were based here, Mata Bhumi, Putroham Prithivyah, we have worshipped our motherland, Janni Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi, with that emotions, but still we had global intentions when we call Ano Bhadra Kratava Yantu Vishwata, let noble thoughts come from all sides, or Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, let all be happy. And now people are talking in this globalization of global village. We were already talking of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, a global family. So our wisdom spread to the entire part of the globe, which was well appreciated and which inspired the humanity. In such a situation, when we talk about Mithila region's contribution, it's certainly very memorable. And I would like to add just now, our guest of honor, Madam Punita Jha, she had explained a lot which were in our Sanskrit literature. So she had done my job simpler. I need not repeat them. But one thing I would add, as women, she had told, so that women were always a binding force for the spread and development of these traditions. Though the male counterpart, they were in scholastic discourses or in their scriptures, but on practical aspect of the ground level, it was these women who are the legacy of Sita, Maithili, Janakanandini, who were on practical ground, on the ground aspect, they were binding this tradition. So they are the binding force of our Indian knowledge tradition. And here, everything, all this knowledge are based originally in Sanskrit language. So it is a base language which had carried it so long, though some of our opponents, they were always discouraging us, calling it a dead language or something. In spite of it, it had a Sanjeevani Shakti to carry out for those ages together for thousands of years, this tradition intact. And we don't have any opposition for English as a language. It would certainly spread it to the global system. But as a part of this English medium, just now, as Rajiv Malhotra's reference was given by Krishnanand, recently I had an opportunity for a book release where it was English medium myth, written by Shantanu from Gurgaon. After traveling in different parts of the world, an engineering scholar, he comes to a conclusion that our culture is based in the base language of Sanskrit. And through English medium, we have many of these traditions, they have been limited because we see in a rural place, many are very intelligent enough in numerical knowledge. They have very good scientific temper, but they don't go for higher education because they don't know English, and they are not good in English. When they have all this regional knowledge, all this intellect, which have come from rooted civilization, just due to some limitations of English language, they are unable to proceed in higher education. So there comes a view that, and so also in English literature, I had been a lover of English literature, though I have not read it in, but still I have enjoyed John Keats, Shelley, when he says, a thing of beauty of joy forever. We compare it to our Kalidasa. John Keats, it was for a novice people, a thing of beauty is joy forever. But when Kalidasa goes more depth in psychologically, Ramyani Diksha Madhurasya Vishamisham, or when Shelley says our sweetest songs are those that tell of our saddest thought, we have in Hindi also, Viyogi Hoga Pahla Kabhi, Aase Upja Hoga Gan. So literature also, but as a part of literature, again we study those culture of different lands. So if through English, our Indian knowledge system is being carried out, it's well and good. If our cultural aspects, our names, names of our cities, names of our people, they are studied, it certainly gives a wider influence. And that's where I feel some restricted when we call Indian knowledge system, because the India very well, I don't know with that word I'll be able to describe this country in a better manner. Instead, when we say Bharat, we are calling nowadays Bharat knowledge system, BKT, because when we say Bharat, it's a meaningful word. Bha means Prakash, light. And this Prakash is our spiritual light, light of our Vedas, all the philosophical things for which Mithila region stood. So Bha say Rat, Prakash say Rat Bharat. So it is a country which is engulfed with this light, the inner light, inner beauty. Not only external beauty, geographical beauty, that's of course, we have it in India. We can compare in our Indian map, geographical map with any other country's map. It's human personification of Bharat Mata, we can see in the Indian map. No other country has such a beautiful geographical picture. We had all our beauty, external beauty is there. So also our internal beauty of spiritual knowledge, that's also intact. So when we call this Bharat, and this Bharati Parampara, and in this one more thing I'll just focus on when we are calling of traditions. In this Indian family tradition, it's also a very great tradition. So in Mithila region, not only it contributed for literary things, cultural things, arts, crafts, even social life, everything they have contributed. So here I would like to focus, because many of these scholars are here. Our Indian family tradition, which is being weakened nowadays due to some modernization and other thoughts, this has to be strengthened. Many youngsters, they are being afraid of having a family. They are afraid of owning children. They are afraid of owning responsibilities, just going for wild enjoyment without commitment, without responsibilities. Not our tradition. We have tradition of Ma Sita Janaknandini Pativrata Dharma. We had Maryada Purushottam Ram with Ek Patni Vrata. These were the two things which had always kept our family intact, society intact. So that legacy has to be carried out. We have to strengthen these things. It can be through English, it can be through Maithili, it can be any language, but all these basic thoughts, basic aspects of our society, which are being endangered now, they have to be addressed. And hope such things which are binding forces of our society and which can be an inspiration for our future society, future youngsters, may be discussed in this seminar. I congratulate the organizers for giving me an opportunity. As a Sanskritist, whatever I could say, I tried I don't know how far I could reach to you, but I want to reach to the next generation through our ancient traditional knowledge of Mithila or any other places. And every part of country we had been, whether north or south, in all the four corners of Shankaracharya Pithas, all the different corners of Ramanujacharya Pithas, all the 12 Jyotirlinga Pithas, all the 52 Shakti Pithas. So everywhere this ancient knowledge system was there, they have to be an inspiring force, a binding force for our society. With these words, I again extend my warm greetings to one and all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you.